Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. So, wow, I am I am super behind on doing comic hauls. I keep getting things keep coming up, things keep getting in the way. So I apologize in advance for, first of all, for the last couple of weeks not having a haul video. And I swear to you, it was like anything that could go wrong or anything that could get in the way, it did, including like all the way up to, I was like, Sunday night, I'm making this video Sunday night, no matter what. And then we lost power. We had a rainstorm come through here and it blew a tree down on a power line. It's just like anything that could possibly get in the way has got in the way. So I apologize for being absent for a bit. What I'm going to do on this haul, this is going to be a new this week haul for today, which is September, what is it? The 5th? Oh God, I can't remember. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. No, wait, that's not right. 7th. Anyway, it's been that kind of week. So I'm going to show you the books I picked up on September 7th, and then I'm going to show you stuff from the last couple of weeks, but I'm probably going to kind of skim over some of the stuff so it doesn't take too long. And I've got a couple of slabs, and I've got a really nice hardcover book that I want to show you guys that I'm super happy I got. I also recently did a couple of conventions, and I did a Labor Day sale, which I got some really cool stuff at, and I'll probably have to make a separate video for that. So anyway, if you guys are new to this channel, if you enjoyed this content, I hope you do. And again, for those that watch my channel regularly, I apologize for being absent. My name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do these haul videos usually about 2 times a week if I have time. I also run the Dallas Comic Show, and that's been taking up a lot of my time lately because I just had a show and I did like 3 back-to-back weekends of shows, and so I'm just exhausted. But anyway, Marvel previews with the Alex Ross Fantastic Four that keeps getting pushed back. Got that. So we're going to do Marvel followed by DC, and I think I only had 1 independent book this week. I don't have these in bags and boards yet. I haven't had a chance to pick up new bags and boards, so you're just going to see them raw. So we've got Alien #1. This is the Travis Charest variant cover. And then this is a previews exclusive. I guess shops could order as many of these as they wanted. So this is a previews exclusive. It's basically a variant of the Travis Charest variant. And as you can see on the back, it says previews exclusive. So I got 3 of those. I thought that was a really cool exclusive. This is All Out Avengers #1. New book just came out. I don't know if this is going to be anything really significant, but there is in this book. I saw another channel pointed this out too, but there is I guess you could call it a first appearance. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, come on. Wow, really? I could have swore it was later in the book. Oh no, it's like first page. God, I'm an idiot. Now, we've seen a dark version of Captain Marvel before, so I don't know if that's anything to spec on, but it is a new #1. This is the J. Scott Campbell variant cover. Really like that cover, really cool. J. Scott Campbell's been doing these really cool kind of close-up covers of a lot of the characters lately. Been digging them. This is Black Panther #9. Number nine. Black Panther #9, featuring the first appearance of the Colonialists, which are right there on the cover. And also a first appearance of another new character. And I don't know if this will be anything, but let's face it, when When Black Panther does a first appearance of a character, it's usually a book worth picking up. First appearance of Buffalo Soldier. So 2 first appearances in that book, technically, or appearances, since the colonialists would count for multiple first appearances. And then this is the cover B. Pretty nice cover B. I really need to get these in bags and boards. Okay, so that is my Marvel stuff. Oh, no, wait. I've still got stuff. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. I thought, for some reason, I thought I was done with the Marvel stuff. I'm only like halfway through it. Okay. Punisher number 6. Punisher fights Ares in this book. It's pretty violent. Spider-Man 2099, or I guess I should say Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Omega, featuring the first appearance of Green Goblin 2099, although he calls himself Galactic Goblin in this book. This is cover B by Ken Lashley. I got 3 of those, and then this is cover A. I guess you could call this a little bit of a spec book this week, but it also features, and this would, in my opinion, is the more exciting thing in the book. Oh wait, here is the Galactic Goblin. But I think this has the potential to be a little more of an exciting first appearance, depending on what they do with it. And again, if I can find it. Oh, come on. I swear. Sorry, guys. I believe it is right. God, did I miss it? Where did it go? First appearance of Spider-Woman 2099. Well, this is interesting video, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, okay, now this is not... She actually appears earlier in the book, but just so you can get a look. So, yeah, that could be something cool. You never know. Star Wars number 27. I did not get a copy of Star Wars 26, cover A. I'm very much looking for it. I have been to like 7 different stores. Nobody has it. I don't want a second print. If anybody has a first print of 26... I would really love to trade you something for it. Anyway, this is 27, the Choose Your Destiny cover. What do they call this? Cover C with Leia, young Leia, using her Jedi powers. Wolverine number 24. A couple of first appearances in this book, or at least one that I can remember. Or no, it's 2, I think. Is it 2 first appearances? Yeah. And then this is the cover B, the Spider-Man variant, which looks very much like a classic Spider-Man cover. Really like that. I may actually go back and pick up a couple more copies of those, because I only got 1 of each. Okay, now we are getting into DC Comics. And this is, oh, you know what? I did it backwards. I normally do DC followed by Marvel. I don't know why I did it this way. Wow, this video is totally screwed up. I am so sorry. I am not on my A game. It's been a rough week, guys. I apologize. So if this video is, if it seems really off, it ain't you, it's me. And I'm sorry. I'm just, life has been rough lately, and I'm trying to get through it, and I don't want I don't want to put my woes out on you guys, but anyway. Batman 127. This is cover C, I think, because this... See, I didn't mean to show that first. I have these out of order. Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do it like this. This is cover A. Batman versus Failsafe, using a new type of Batman armor in this. Really cool fight sequence. This is cover B by Alex Garner, which I thought was kind of cool. And this, the one I showed you first, is cover C featuring Harley. I think they're doing a series of Harley covers. Yeah, Harley's 30th anniversary. This is Batman Beyond Neo Year 6, cover B. I bought this mainly because it features a new costume for Batman Beyond. And I thought this cover was pretty cool. So I got 2 of those. Apparently that sold out, at least at the store I was at. Dark Crisis number 4. This is the Crisis on Infinite Earths homage cover by, is that Victor Bogdanovic, I think, that did this one? Sure looks like him. Man, really happy to get this. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going out of order. Okay. Poison Ivy number 4. This is the Jenny Frison cover, which the store I went to, they sold out of these. Thank God I pre-ordered them. Really nice Jenny Frison cover for Poison Ivy. There was an error. There was supposed to be Sozumaka, I forget how you say her last name. She was actually at Heroes Con this year. I should have talked to her. I talked to her briefly, but I should have talked to her more. Anyway, there was supposed to be a Sozumaka variant cover, and they screwed up and they shipped this instead. So this is an error cover B, but this cover looked like it was selling out anyway. So I went ahead and I grabbed one. So hopefully the Sozumaka cover will ship next week, if all goes well. Okay, so now I've got two independent books. Only 2. Kind of a light week for independents. Let me put these down. So very happy to get this. This is Mind Management Bootleg by Matt Kent. And this is the Dan Brereton, I guess it's a variant cover, because I think there was a cover A, and then this is the Dan Brereton variant. So I really dug that. And then this is Spawn number 334, the Carlo Barberi Virgin variant cover. And I can't remember, when I ordered this, I don't remember it being a Virgin variant. It has the name on the back, or the number on the back, but I'm trying to remember if that was supposed to be a Virgin variant, or if that was like something that they changed before ship date. And then the last thing from this week I'll show you is Batman Dear Detective. Now, I don't know if you guys had heard about this. This is a deluxe format. As you can see, it's like magazine size. And what it does is it collects a lot of the covers that Lee Bermejo did for Detective Comics, and it puts them in a format that is meant to be like a story, so that you can read it like a story, but it's using all of his covers, his spectacular covers for Batman comics and Detective Comics. And this is a really nice book, but it's kind of a weird sell. It's an $8 book. It's not super thick, as you can see, but it does have a lot of good stuff in it. If you liked Lee Bermejo, and I do, this is definitely one you want to grab. But like I said, it's not really like a traditional comic book, so your mileage may vary as far as whether or not you find that appealing. I think it's pretty cool. In fact, if they had just made it an art book, with Lee Bermejo covers, I probably would have bought it as an art book, you know. Okay, so before I get to some of the last couple of weeks of books, let me move this out of the way, pull this in a little closer. Before I get to the last 2 weeks, and I'll just go through like select pieces there, I'm going to show you guys a couple of slabs here. So earlier this year, I had Mark Brooks as a guest at Dallas Comic Show, and one of the books that literally had come out that week was X Lives of Wolverine #3, and this is the 1 in 50 variant cover by Mark Brooks. And I got Mark to sign this and send it off to CGC, and it got a 9.8 signature series. That's not what I'm most happy about. I mean, this is cool. This is cooler. I had him sign 2. Got another 9.8 signature series, but this one actually has a sketch on it, a Wolverine sketch by Mark Brooks, and it's signed by Mark Brooks. And yeah, really happy to get this 1 in 50 variant cover featuring a sketch by Wolverine. And I'll add this in too. When Mark signed these, he told me at the time, he said, these are the first of these I've signed. Now, that was February, so very possible he has signed more copies since then. But hey, has he sketched on one? That I don't know. So I may have the only sketched copy in existence. I guess I don't know. I'll have to see. Time will tell on that. All right, so from the last couple weeks, got another copy of Den of Geek. This has a Sandman back cover to it. Sandman's been pretty hot. Okay, what do we got here? DC Comics, DC Connect. You guys know about this, the free stuff. Let me just throw that aside. All right, so I'm just going to go through some select stuff from the last couple of weeks. I think this was from 3 weeks ago. This is Action Comics 1046, really cool Lee Bermejo variant. Action Comics 1046, the swimsuit variant. I'm sure you guys picked these up. Detective Comics 27, the facsimile. Grabbed a couple of those. Harley Quinn 21, cover B by Derek Chu. The Harley Quinn Killing Joke homage. I feel like I showed these off already, but I can't remember. I can't remember what my last video had in it. This I picked up late. It was the Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1 Facsimile Edition. Really not happy about the $7.99 cover price. Come on, Marvel. These are just reprints. Can't you charge less than that? Amazing Spider-Man 8. New costume, new glider thing going on there. Picked up Damage Control, written by Evan Goldberg, who writes the Goldbergs TV show. Picked up that Fantastic Four with Reed's sister. Picked up... Sorry I'm going through these really fast, but I figure most of you guys already know about these. This is Miles Morales 41, cover A, and the Ditko-esque cover B. Or I don't know if it's a cover C. That Spider-Gwen number 5. Cover B to that. Man, I gotta get these in bags and boards. Dr. Aphra featuring Darth Maul. I really feel like I've showed these, but I don't know. I gotta go back and look at my videos and see if I'm mistaken. Star Wars 26. This is the Choose Your Destiny cover. I did manage to get that cover. I did not get the cover A's, which I'm really disappointed about. Got another copy of the Frank Miller Presents Ashcan. Has $1 cover price on it. I haven't seen anybody say they got it for $1 yet. Gun Honey, the Adam Hughes cover. This is the Robert McGinnis cover. The In-Huck Lee, that's definitely the hot cover of the bunch. And I did manage to get, thanks to Jeremy at Titan Comics, the Virgin Robert McGinnis variant and the Virgin Adam Hughes variant. And here's something kind of interesting that we noticed on the color version of the Adam Hughes cover. His signature is right down here. On the Virgin cover, no signature. It got left off. Not sure why that is. Probably because it was a computer like overlay, like a layer, and it just got left off. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, picked up cover A, cover B. My friend Amanda Dybert wrote this. Very happy to see that she's writing Star Wars. Harley Quinn 2022 annual. This is the Jim Lee homage by, who is that? Ryan Sook, I think. Supposed to look like Batman 608. This was a hot cover last week. And man, I only managed to get one, and I was really bummed about that. And this is the Nathan Zerdy Harley Quinn Annual 2022. This is an homage to a famous Batman cover, The Hall of Villains. Wish I could have gotten more of those, but I think I was lucky to get one. The Amazing Fantasy number 1000, J. Scott Campbell. I think there's a first appearance in that book. Thunderbolts, Todd Knock cover. Thunderbolts number 1. Harley Quinn number 18. Got another one of those Batman covers. This is kind of a cool book. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. This is called Forever Forward. It's a time travel book, and this is the 1 in 10 copy variant. And the store I go to had these super cheap, $6. So grab this 1 in 10. It's a good looking book, and I think that title, I could see Hollywood coming after that title. I totally screwed up. I meant to get Glenn Fabry to sign this, and he was at a convention I was at. This is a Preacher, the story of you-know-who special, all about Arseface. This is a book I was really happy to get in the back issues, and that is Black Cat Annual number 1, which is now hot because it features the first appearance of Tiger Division. But I don't think a lot of people know about this. This is the second print, and it actually features Tiger Division on the cover, and they're named and everything. So this is Black Cat Annual 1, second print. Really happy to get my hands on that. I'll show you guys these real quick. It's kind of silly, but went to a Half Price Books, just grabbed 3 books real quick. This is Legends of the Dark Knight number 11, first part of the Prey storyline, which introduces Bane's serum. Green Lantern number 153, Jim Lee cover. Have fun. Green Lantern number 12, just featuring this really cool Cyborg Superman cover by Simone Bianchi. Always liked that cover. And then I went to Bedrock City in Houston because I was at a show in Baytown, and while I was there, I stopped by Bedrock City in Houston and I picked up some Star Wars High Republic back issues. Just because these are hot right now. This is number 5. Goes for pretty good money. It goes for like, you know, $12, I think. These were all marked like a quarter over cover. Star Wars High Republic number 15, the last issue. For some reason, I had a really hard time finding this when it came out, but been finding a couple since then. Star Wars High Republic number 12. This is another book that's got some heat on it. I think it's going for like $8 to $10. And then Star Wars High Republic number 10. Another kind of book that's kind of hot right now. It's going up in value. Grab these while you can, guys, because whenever Disney inevitably puts that on TV, you're going to wish you had them. And now's the time to get them. And then I always grab this when I see it, if I can find a really nice copy, because everybody goes after Amazing Spider-Man 300. But I'm a big Web of Spider-Man fan, and I love Web of Spider-Man number 50. This is a great Alex Saviuk cover. It's got that sort of Amazing Spider-Man 300 type cover treatment. I always like this cover, so I grab these whenever I see them cheap. So those I picked up from Bedrock City in Houston, and I also picked up, while I was there, I'll show you this first. I stayed with my buddy Mark Nelson. You guys probably know Mark Nelson is the artist of Dark Horse's Aliens comic books. He gifted me this copy of Mouse Guard, Legends of the Guard, Volume 3, because it features artwork by him inside, and I was not aware of this particular, I didn't know he had contributed to this. As you can see, there's Mark Nelson. And so yeah, I was really happy to get that, because I don't see these very often around. And so Mark gifted me that. And then while we were in, okay, so this is kind of funny. While I'm staying with Mark Nelson, the night before we go to Bedrock City in Houston, Bedrock City Comics, owned by Richard Evans, wonderful store. The night before we go to Bedrock City, I was telling Mark about Matt Baker. Matt Baker is a very underrated Golden Age artist. Drew beautiful women, absolutely beautiful women. Did a bunch of romance comics, did some war comics. But he's one of those guys that, like, I'm always telling people, like, if you love Dave Stevens, if you love some of the cheesecake artists of today, they all owe credit to Matt Baker. Like, you can totally see where some of that influence comes from. So anyway, I'm telling him about that Monday night. Tuesday night, this was like a week ago, we go to bed, or Tuesday during the day, we go to Bedrock City. Mark spots this book and he says, "Hey, do you have this?" And I said, "No, I do not, and I'm very glad that you spotted it." This is from Tomorrow's Publishing. It is called Matt Baker, The Art of Glamour, and it is all about Matt Baker and his genius work. He did some stuff on Phantom Lady. Guys, I cannot tell you, this is such a cool book. It really goes into some of the details of his private life and his personal life. Also shows a lot of stuff he's done, some comic strip work, some great images of some of his covers. I'm trying to see if I can find something that'll really, like this. Look at this great reprinting of some of his interior artwork. Really nice and big, where you can really appreciate it. I think there's like a full story in here on some of this stuff. Yeah, look at this. Tiger Girl. This is so cool. I'm a huge Matt Baker fan. Tiger Girl. I actually blew it. I had a chance to get some original Matt Baker artwork, and at the time I was just short on funds, and I didn't jump on it, and I really regret it now. Great stuff about him as a, you know, like him growing up and his family and stuff like that. Great pictures. A lot of these pictures come from like his, you know, his personal like family's collection. I'm trying to find some other stuff to show you guys. Let me see. Let me find you a real choice piece here. That sounded inappropriate. Choice piece of artwork is what I should have said. Come on, find something. One of my favorite Matt Baker covers, Cinderella Love, right there. Oh God, he's so good. His artwork is kind of, it almost has like a fashion style to it. Like, it almost looks like, you know, something you might see in a fashion magazine, but he was drawing comic books. And it was great. True Love pictorial. I don't know if you guys can see that. But anyway, this is a really phenomenal book. Canteen Kate. Yeah, there you go. Really phenomenal book. It's $39.95 from Tomorrow's Publishing. I imagine you can probably order it online, but they had it at Bedrock City. It's a nice hardcover book. Pick this up if you love like Golden Age artwork, especially if you love kind of like the cheesecake artwork. This is definitely worth purchasing. So I highly recommend it, and I want to say a huge thanks to Bedrock City for having that great book. Very happy to get that. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I got. That covers basically the last 3 weeks for me. So it catches me up a bit. I apologize. I think my last video was made like right after Dallas Comic Show had happened, and I had actually made a video that was trying to catch me up for like 3 full weeks of comics, and because of the stupid video editor software on my phone, I lost this video. It was a wonderful video. It covered like 3 full weeks. It was really well done. I had put it together, done some editing to it, put some music to it, put some titling to it, and my phone totally crapped out on me and I lost the whole thing. So sometimes doing the simple videos is the best. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're picking up all the stuff that you've been looking for. You know, there's great stuff coming out, guys. I mean, it's weird because we're seeing kind of this social political divide in comics lately. Like, people are trying to say that like modern comics suck and all this stuff, but man, I mean, there's some really cool stories. Like, if you guys aren't reading Batman right now, you're missing out. Like, it's great. There's some good stuff out there, and I hope you guys are finding books that you like and allowing yourself to enjoy this hobby that we all love. So anyway, I apologize for not being around, for not being more present. I will do better. I promise I'll do better. And I'm not going to do any shout outs because this video is already like 32 minutes long. So I'm just going to end it. Sorry for being absent. Hope you guys are doing well. You want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. Or DallasComicShow.com. Next Dallas Comic Show is November 11th and 12th. Or send me an email, DallasComicShow@gmail.com. I'm Mark Walters. This has been Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. See you next time.